got my whole setup for my first day of injections. Craziness. All right, so I have Menopur, which I'm gonna mix with this here using a Q cap. This is a Q cap. Oh. This is a needle I'm gonna use. This I'm gonna use. Then the other medication is the Stim, and that has this. This is a Stim needle. So this is everything together. And if I take this out, this actually has like stuff in here. Everything all set up. This is room temperature. All right, so I have everything all ready to go. This is exciting. Let's mix up. All right, so as I'm doing this, I'm actually watching an instructional video. So you see me looking to the side, I'm watching the video. So I wiped the top of my normal saline over there. I attached the Q cap. This is all for mixing the Menopur, by the way. I have my syringe, and then I draw. First, I have to put air in that actually, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, got some air in there, and then I push the air into it. And then I draw the normal saline, the dilutant, what I'm going to use to dilute the Menopur with, because Menopur comes in a powder. So the Menopur is what I'm holding in my hand. I'm going to wipe the top of that off too. And then I'll take that syringe that has saline in it, and then I'm going to push that in there. And then I'm going to swirl, like the video said I should swirl. Swirl. Then I'm gonna push that in there, and then I'm gonna draw it back out. So that's my Menopur that I'm gonna use to inject myself with. You would think that as someone who draws medication all the time for a living as an anesthesiologist, anesthesia resident, that I would be comfortable doing this, but I was honestly so nervous. It just feels weird being a patient, I guess. Anyway, so I attach the needle to the medication, to the Menopur, and that's what I'm going to inject myself with very shortly. Now I'm also going to mix the Stim. So this is Stim pen. It's very strange. It's just different, I guess. But this is the cartridge. This is the actual medication right there, and then I inject it into this pen. So that's what I'm doing right there. The pen is it's just different. I've never used it before. So there's a cartridge in there. There's a pen. And then you actually dial the medication. That's how it works. I had to watch a video about this to make sure I got it right. And then there is a specialized needle. That's what I'm holding in my hand, that pink thing on the towel there. So you wipe that off, and then you attach that needle to it. So that's what I'm doing there, attaching, you screw it on, and then you pull the cap off, and that's like the needle. So that's what I'm going to use.
Oh, because you saw a camera. Let the alcohol dry before injecting the medication.
Yeah, my husband was like, yeah, girl, you got this. Anyway, what I'm doing right now is just cleaning up my area. I'm going to start with the Stim. I cleaned up my area with alcohol wipes, by the way. And I'm just tapping the Stim pen to make sure I can see a drop. You're supposed to do that before you actually inject. And then it's a sub-Q injection, so I just grab that area and then push the entire needle into my stomach there and inject. 150 units in. And then you're supposed to wait 5 seconds. So that's what I was doing there. And then I'm just dabbing just to make sure there's no blood. There really wasn't any blood. It's a very small needle, but yes, you do have to inject the entire needle into your sub-Q. And then here I'm just trying to cap it just to make sure I don't have any needle just laying around on the table. So I'm just going to cap it. And then this Stim pen, actually, you have to store it in the fridge. Any remaining medicine in the cartridge has to be in the fridge. So I'll be putting that in the fridge. So next, I'm just cleaning my area again because I'm going to do the second medication, which is the Menopur. So it's 2 medications, 2 injections that I'm doing for today. So this is a Menopur, and that also is a sub-Q injection. So I'm pinching that area to my belly button to the side of my belly button, and that goes all the way in my stomach. And this one also says to wait 5 seconds, so I was just waiting 5 seconds before I pull the needle out. As you can see, I was a little bit nervous just doing this whole thing. It's just so weird to be a patient. It's so strange. But the needle didn't hurt at all. And that's it. 2 medications done. As you can see, I'm so happy I did it. First day of stim done.
It's Darren. This is day 5 of my stim medications. And I just wanted to blog what happened today. Talk about what happened today. I just want to talk about what happened today. So, I had my ultrasound appointment and lab work this morning. I actually went to work and then left work and drove 30 minutes to my appointment and did an ultrasound. Since I've been on the stim medications, Follistim and Menopur, for the past 4 days. This will be day 5. So they did an ultrasound to see how my follicles were doing, my eggs, follicles, and they saw that I had like 5 that were at least 10 millimeters, which is what they want, on the left side, and 5 that were at least 10 millimeters on the right side. Which is good, so they're growing appropriately. But they also saw that there were a few more that weren't yet at that bigger size that they want. So there were like still like 10 on one side that were less than 10 millimeters, and then 7 on the other side that were less than 10 millimeters. Basically, I have 17 potential more follicles if we can get them to grow. So what they told me today was they're going to have me increase my Follistim dosing tonight, continue the Menopur, and then I'm also adding on a new medication, which is Ganirelix. I think I'm saying that right. Ganirelix. So I'll be doing 3 injections tonight, at least for the next 2 nights. So I'll do the injection tonight. I haven't done it yet because I got home like literally not too long ago. It was a late day. And then I had to come back in 2 days for another appointment. So the amount of appointments that's associated with IVF is just a lot. There's a lot of appointments. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of appointments. So today's Wednesday. I had this appointment. I have another appointment on Friday, so in 2 days. Then I have another appointment on Sunday. So basically every 2 days I have like an appointment. Every 2 to 3 days I have an appointment. And that's gonna be an ultrasound appointment and lab work. So the lab work they did for me today, they got my estrogen level, which was exactly where it's supposed to be. It's high because I'm taking medication to get it high on purpose. And other thing, they saw that my uterine lining was thick, which is what they wanted as well. So overall, it sounds like everything's going well, at least from what my doctors told me so far. And yeah, we're just taking it one day at a time, honestly. I praying, trusting God. I'm gonna emphasize how much I've been trusting God and just been hopeful, because there's nothing else I can do, because this is all in God's hand. The success of it, everything, being able to make these appointments on my residency schedule, like everything is just like God. There's no way I can do this besides God. So yeah, I'm continuing to stay hopeful about it and just praying for the best. So I'm gonna go get ready to do my shots, and I'll give a next update, I guess, after my next appointment on Friday. But yeah, so that's day 5. This is day 5 of Stims. So this is what the Ganirelix looks like. It's the 3rd medication that I'll be adding on. And this is actually Ganirelix. I was reading about it. It pretty much helps prevent ovulation. So, and it's a pre-filled syringe, so that's cool. I don't have to drop anything. It's also sub-Q, so like the other medications, I'll be kind of pinching my belly area and injecting it there in the sub-Q. Cool. Let's make sure I can get this right. Hey, what up? It's Darren, and today's day 7 of Stims. I'm at my appointment. I'm ready to go in, and they're gonna do an ultrasound and see how I've been responding to the medications. Since I added Ganirelix for the last 2 nights, and I also increased my dose of my Follistim from 150 to 175. So we'll see how I responded to that, and also see what my estrogen levels are. So, ooh, let's go find out. Okay, this is the ultrasound. It's a little different than the last one. And this is that awkward moment where you're waiting and you're like, all right, relax, Darren, relax, Darren. It's going to go well. It's going to be great. Everything will progress. Relax. Oh boy. So I had to do another COVID test and it was not fun. So this is the second COVID test that I've done for this IVF thing, for this IVF procedure. Because they require 2 negative COVID tests for me to go on with it. So that's done. Okay, so I just got a call back from my IVF nurse, and she told me that my lab work came back, my estrogen levels. So they've more than doubled from what I saw in the results. It more than doubled, but it's exactly where they want it to be. So they told me pretty much continue all the medications that I've been doing, don't change the dose. So I'll be continuing my Follistim, 175 units at night, the Miniper, and the Ganirelix as well. They also did tell me to order a new medication, which is called Lupron, which when I was reading about it, it looks like it helps to prevent ovulation, but also helps to prevent OHSS, which is like ovarian hyperstimulation, which can happen with IVF. So they told me to go ahead and order that, and that was $245. Okay, for one med, so one-time shot, $245. Yeah, finances in IVF, let me just tell you, it is expensive. But yeah, so I ordered that, and I'll be here tomorrow, and I won't use it until they tell me when to use it. So I have my appointment on Sunday, and I'll just keep on keeping on till then. And that's what's going on. See you guys next time. Leaving night shift. Y'all, I'm so freaking tired right now. But I have my ultrasound appointment in lab work this morning. So I have to drive 30 minutes from here to my appointment. And I just finished the night shift. Did I mention that? So tired. Hey y'all. Currently in my call room because I am working night shift, and I'm about to take a quick nap, hopefully sleep, assuming there's no C-section or what have you. But anyway, today is day 9 of Stims, and updates. It's kind of technically almost my last day of Stims / it's my day before the trigger shot, which is exciting. So actually I guess it's day 10 now. So I had my ultrasound and lab work on Sunday, day 9, and it's technically day 10 right now because it's after midnight and it's now Monday, but y'all get this point. So ultrasound wise, follicles were looking amazing. They're growing. I have at least 20 that are of good size, but there's still a little bit more that we can get. So we're why not be greedy and let those little ones grow too? So instead of doing my trigger shot Sunday night, we're gonna do trigger shot Monday. So I increased my Follistim dosing tonight, and I continue the rest of the medication. So today's the last day. I did my shots at work, guys. My folks doing IVF in residency, man, that was actually one of the things that actually kind of stressed me out. Was how can I get these injections done? How can I get these injections done while I'm at work, while I'm in the operating room? But I'm so thankful that I have really amazing senior in this rotation, and I'm really thankful that in general that God's grace is sufficient because last night I was at work and I did my shots at work. Tonight I'm also at work and I did my shots at work. And I was actually in the operating room and I told my senior I had to go use the bathroom, and I went and did my shots, you know, like as quickly as I could. So yeah, it's going well. I'm excited for trigger shot day. Excited. All right, that's all I got. All right, bye.